Okay, so I put a flat screwdriver under the grooves between the router, so I can release it. But it's the best way to lose this one before you take out the caliper bracket. Okay. Here is get loose. So we got the caliper. Okay, so I recommend to just clean this area with a hot wire brush, so later on it's not get rusted and seize your sometimes it gets seize your router. And this is the router we are this is the old one. You see there's so much lines deeps, and that's caused a noise when you pressing a brake. And this one is I bought from a Napa premium grade, and we are replacing this one. And you have to okay, I'm gonna clean with a brake cleaner. Okay, so you can wipe with this side and this side also. Before you put, I already cleaned this side, and I'm putting anti-seize, so it's also prevent rust. Okay, it's already done, and I'm gonna grab the router. So you have to make sure this hole goes to this one where we have to put the bolt. Okay, it's right here. Alright, just give me a second. So I put the alright. So we're gonna put bracket, the caliper bracket, and before I put caliper bracket, I wanna clean this. Okay, this is clean, and alright. So this is a caliper piston. You can use this channel lock, and you have to press this one, and it will goes all the way to end. So, and also you can put the grease on the top of this one. Okay, so we already put the good enough grease, and now these are the brake pads. I'm using a ceramic bought from Napa. The Napa basically selling most of them OME parts, which is very close to dealer parts. If you see the quality of the parts is pretty much close to dealer parts. So this one goes into caliper piston. Okay, and the other one will come over here, and I'm gonna put some grease on both ends, so it's provide lubricant, so when you pressing a brake it's not giving any type of noise. Okay, so this is good enough, and okay, and the other side. Okay, so that side also done. So I'm gonna put make sure the other side of the caliper is set properly. Okay, look like this. So now I'm putting the pin, the caliper pin. Don't tight all the way until you make a hole align in the bottom side also. Okay, this is also get done, and we also got the two new brackets which goes on the top of the caliper. Okay, these are why it's not looking good. So you have to put down first and put this one here, and I'm gonna grab. Okay, it's easy to put it back on, but it's a little bit hard to take these out. Okay, so this side is done. I'm gonna put the wheel on. Let me grab the wheel. Okay, so now I'm putting the wheel back. So I have to align the lug nuts hole. Okay, I'm good. I align very good all the hole. You can use a socket when you're putting to align a lug nut for a wheel, because if you're trying to put the threads on it, it's hard. So better to get the deep socket and put this back. Now I'm going to tie them. Okay, so we are going to do the other side now. Alright, so this driver side front caliper or the rotors or the brake pads replacing is very little bit tricky and critical. Okay, before do I anything, I'm gonna lose this one, so I don't want to make any mistake. So what you have to do, I have to put let me grab this one. This vice grip, I'm gonna put the vice grip over here. Then okay, okay, I'm gonna leave it over here, and now you have to get these two bolts. Okay, this side is both. Okay. As I said, this side is a little bit critical because on this side as a sensor monitoring the thickness of the brake pads, and that's a sensor I have to release from this side and also this side. And when you open this bleeder cap, you also get the wire from here. Okay, so I'm a little bit the caliper to squeezing the caliper piston. So this is the sensor holding on the brake pad. So first I'm gonna get the brake pedal off. Okay. So I believe you pressing from down to upward and sensor should be come out. Okay, there you go. So now this is the sensor, and make sure don't drop the caliper because it's holding a brake line. So I'm gonna also press the caliper piston. Okay, the caliper piston is all the way to the back. Alright, so I'm gonna put some the grease. Alright, the grease is done. Alright. It's over here. Now we have to take these. It's 18 millimeter. This one, and I think I need the hammer to, because this should be pretty hard tight like the on the other side. Yep. We're gonna use this. So now I'm gonna use my power tool because this get loose. So now I can use my power tool to get fast. Alright, so its bracket is off, and now I have to get the caliper torque. This is also come out, and let me grab the brush. Clean this side also. Make it nice and clean. Then I'm gonna put anti-seize. This one is done. So the caliper, I think I didn't clean yet, so I'm gonna clean the caliper also. Okay, I'm gonna put the bracket back on the here. So this one goes back to in the clips. This one over here, and this one I already basically put. This one goes on here, and gently be careful you pressing on from the back of the sensor, pushing towards down to make sure it goes all the way down to get seated. So it's already done over here. I tied all the bolts. Now I have to completely tight the router one. I'll show you which one I'm talking about. Yeah. This one, which holding the router. Okay, this is also get tight, and now we have to put the clip. So this one goes like this from the bottom. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. This like this, then here and over here. Then you have to let, that's this one. Okay. Here gently press it. Okay. Now it's good.